Yeah. Get the comment set up. All messages ago. Game getting started right now. Doing the opening lineups. Game 5 in Oklahoma City. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Thunder getting ready to announce their starters. So Indiana going to go big again tonight. Starting Hottenstein and Chet Holmgren down low. Williams as well. And then Dort and SGA at the top. Indiana better keep this game close or it's going to be over quick. I got a feeling. Got a funny feeling tonight that Indiana might get blown out here in Oklahoma. I hope it's competitive. But I got a funny feeling that Indiana's could be in trouble. Halliburton needs to insert himself for this team, especially down the stretch. Last 2 minutes, he didn't do anything last game. They went to Mathurin. He missed free throws and committed fouls. And some fouls he didn't even commit that they called fouls. But I digress.
We will be better. He said it's a 3-game series now. 2 wins gets it done.
That's the 3 now.
Never get tired of this place. Just an unbelievable atmosphere.
It is loud in Oklahoma. Wow. White and blue shirts on for the crowd. It is loud there.
Well, they're high, but once that ball hits, you feel great. But right now, the energy.
Couple paces, man. Not many.
They've got to come out with high levels, keep this energy flowing for their crowd. And if you're Indiana, you've got to just settle them down. Well, the crowd's ready. The players are ready. We're ready for Game 5 of these NBA Finals. Obviously, they tied at 2 games apiece. Such a pivotal game tonight to keep championship dreams alive. But the way this series has gone, nothing is predictable.
Here we go. Tip one by Indiana.
An excellent road team. Lisa mentioned earlier they won in Game 1 overall 7-3.
Indiana's going to get the first possession of the game.
And here in OKC.
Turner. Hands off to Nemhart. Out to Siakam. They swing it. Turner. Fakes a 3. Naismith. Jumper. Long. Good hustle. Horrible foul on Naismith right away.
And we'll pick up his first. Naismith's fouled out of the last 2 games. Well, look, I like that shot by Naismith.
He got him with the body.
I like that aggression, but he's fouled out of 2 straight games. He is too important of a defender.
Refs give a call instantly to the Thunder, and Hottenstein slams one home on their first possession.
Mike, a couple things.
2-0 OKC.
Stuff a look at three. It's been a struggle from the
Indiana better hang around this entire game. They cannot get down big, I don't think.
He was not well in games 3 and 4. He is due for a big shooting game. Can he
Nice shot by Naismith. Tied up at 2. Or excuse me, Nemhart. His SGA turnaround jumper. No good, out of bounds. Pacers ball. What up, Dunk? 2-2. Halliburton brings the ball up. Siakam, jump shot. Gets it to go. What's up, Hoorah?
Very quiet in the fourth quarter, did not score.
4-2 Indiana. Holmgren. Reverse layup. I don't know how he got that to go. Holy smokes. Tough shot. Is Halliburton. To Siakam. 3-pointer. Splash. Cash money. Pascal Siakam. Big 3. SGA back the other way. Blocked. They call a cheap foul on Indiana again. Here we go.
You know, it must be nice to be 7 foot and then just figure it out after you jump. He sees the shot blocker, avoids it, but look, eyes on the rim the whole time. Yes, his body's twisting, but look, his eyes are on the rim the whole time, watching it drop.
Holmgren got pretty lucky there.
It looked like a lucky shot. The amount of focus that it took is impressive.
I thought your entire career was figure it out after you left the team.
Yes, but I wasn't 17, George.
7-4 Indiana.
Skills and agility for a man
SGA shooting free throws.
So Gildas Alexander hearing the
Makes the first.
He's been hearing them all season long here at the Paycom Center.
Indiana's going to get fucked by the refs again tonight.
In that game 4 victory, the final 15 points and just the latest comeback in this finals.
Knocks them both down. Oh, Siakam turns it over. Here comes SGA to Williams. Slams one home. Oklahoma up by 1. 9:45 to go in the first.
You expect this energy and adrenaline from the crowd to start. Indiana going to try a little of that early storm.
Nemhart.
Nemhart.
Pick and roll. Turner. Nice finish.
Chet gives him the angle because he's so concerned with being that help defender. And that was all.
Could have called a foul on Holmgren on that one. It's close.
For them to get Turner feeling confident.
Indy up 1. SGA to Holmgren. Nails a 3.
He has really struggled from 3 in these finals.
11-9 OKC.
Just 1 of 11 from 3.
Naismith wide open. Nails a 3.
I'll tell you, he taps his toe when
He needs a big game. He's been quiet.
It almost signals that he's ready to shoot.
Halliburton hasn't done anything yet. Nice pass. Williams with a layup. Nice cut to the hoop. Here's Halliburton. Drives. Kicks out to Siakam. Pulls up. Fouled.
It'll be a side out as Dort picks up his first.
Well, Naismith has been brilliant as a three-point shooter. The vast majority of his shots come there. But they talk about this, that little toe tap. It cracks me up on the catch. It's almost like it's a trigger for him to fire.
Whatever it's...
Indiana down by 1. 8:40 to go. Inbounding. Turner gets the ball. Gets it to Siakam. Drives by Hartenstein. Stolen. No call. Siakam went down. SGA back the other way to Hartenstein. Gets away with a travel. And Williams just comes in and slams one home over the entire Indiana team. OKC up by 3. Halliburton to Naismith in the corner. Contact. Turns it over. Oh, if that one went. Here comes Indiana. Halliburton tries a 3. No good. Rebound Dort. 15-12 Oklahoma. 9:45 to go. Make it 17-12. SGA with an easy layup. And the Pacers are calling timeout with 7:45 to go in the first. Down by 5.
Moments of struggle in this series, but he is averaging 4 screen assists. That's how you win a series, folks. That's 8 points or more, and it gives your MVP a downhill surge to the cup. Look out, Shea's coming.
The call's already going Oklahoma's way. 7:45 to go in the first. Indiana down 5. They better hold it together. Better hold it together. Halliburton yet to score. Siakam with 5. See what the Holmgren's got 5. Jalen Williams got 6. Gilgeous with 4. Hartenstein with 2. Indiana's in trouble early. I know it's only 5 points, but I don't think they're going to get many calls on the road tonight. And I think it's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt them badly. I think we got hockey tomorrow night, Game 6. Game 6 in Florida. Yes. Tomorrow night, we'll be watching that most likely. Wednesday night, I will not be doing anything. I will be going out with my homie to go watch midget wrestling. So I think that'll be Game 6 for in Indiana. I will not be on doing it, unfortunately. I have plans to go out. But we will be back if it goes to a Game 7. And I'll talk about that shit more tomorrow night during the hockey game. Same thing with the hockey game. If it goes to 7, we'll be back. But I will be on tomorrow night for the hockey game. Hopefully that goes 7. I really would love to see that go 7. I don't know what Edmonton does as far as a goalie now. Who do you start now? Start Skinner. If you got to take him out, take him out. Or do you go with Pickard the rest of the way? I don't think Pickard was that good the other night, personally. Have to wait and see. Indiana down by 5, timeout. Should be coming right back on any minute. See if Indiana goes to their bench early and tries to get Toppin or Matherin going. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't.
These two teams in the finals since January 1st. Well, the Thunder all season long, but the Pacers really turned it around after a slow start. The Celtics had the second best record, and here they are right now in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Talk about improvement as the season went along. Pacers the epitome of that ball deflected out of bounds. We need to stop calling them huge underdogs. These playoffs have showed they're an elite team. Beat the 64-win Cavs. Beat the Knicks in the second round. They have been caught without the home court advantage the last 3 rounds.
But also, let's go back to last year. They were in the Eastern Conference Finals. This is
Indiana inbounding. They get it in. Miss. Here comes Indiana. Here comes the Thunder. And SGA is going to make a shot. And they're going to have a technical foul, I think, on one of the coaches. Rick Carlisle got teched up. 7:08 to play. He's had it. I don't blame him. The refs have been terrible, especially at the end of the last game and now the start of this game. Nembhard should have got a fucking couple free throws on that last play going to the rim. SGA makes the free throw. 8-point game. Carlisle's ripped.
Especially on the road.
Carlisle is pissed.
Yeah, that was a missed call. That should have been a
They
foul.
missed the call. He had every right to be.
The interesting thing, Carlisle yesterday really supported
20 to 12, excuse me. Thunder on a 9-0 run.
in game 4.
Halliburton drives, loses the ball. Dort to Caruso, lays one in over Turner. And Oklahoma's up by 10 just like that.
Their turnovers have come in that circumstance.
Here's Obi Toppin. Gets it to Nemhart. Drives. Contact, no call. Shepard finds Turner. Fouled and one. Count it.
Good pass from Shepard. And Turner with a chance for a three-point play.
Oklahoma City getting every call early. I knew it was going to happen.
You don't let something like that deter you. Keep going.
They don't want Indiana to win this thing.
Tides will turn. I love that. A missed call. You're still aggressive. And
The NBA don't want Indiana to win this, trust me.
Hartenstein comes back in. Aaron
Trust me.
Holmgren's going to take a seat.
For Indiana to win, they got to win by 20 to win by 10.
Shepard drops it in there and just keep being aggressive.
Really?
You've seen Turner just gets
The Celtics used to talk about it all the time
the size, the space.
when they play LeBron. They knew they had to get up by 20.
So in game 4, he gets an early rest on the bench.
Turner misses the free throw.
Important that they manage his fatigue.
8-point lead, Oklahoma.
Here in the fourth, in case this is a possession ball game.
4 turnovers to the Pacers. Been their Achilles heel all finals. Dort drives, kicks out, Williams, jumper, in and out, rebound Dort. How's the littlest guy get that rebound? Come on, Indiana. Caruso, nice cut, misses a dunk. Indiana scrambles to grab it. Indiana got lucky there. Halliburton loses it. Bailey saves it. Toppin to Turner. Sloppy Pacers ball. Sloppy Pacers basketball. Good D by OKC. Obi Toppin. Backcourt violation. Indiana looks like they've seen a ghost. Terrible job of taking care of the ball.
Look at the communication, and you see
Awful.
Dort doing a little bit of officiating for good measure.
Well, because of the
That's Indiana's 5th turnover
court to get the ball.
with 5:35 to go in the first.
The front court and
Oklahoma's got 6 points off their turnovers.
let it go in the back court and
There's your ball game.
because he picked it up there and then went, that's what Obi Toppin was trying to out.
Come on, I don't know how anybody can hear a whistle. They need a
Caruso.
whistle. It's so loud in here.
Over to Dort for 3.
Launches his three.
In and out. Rebound Hartenstein. Throws it over his back to Wiggins. Blocked. Hartenstein comes up with the loose ball and he's fouled. He's going to shoot 2.
First foul on McConnell.
I like that pass from Hartenstein. You talk about the offensive rebound.
Indiana not winning the loose balls either.
And look, he gets up there, sees himself, he looks at TJ. Hey, look, that's a good hard foul. I love the respectful.
Indiana cannot lose the turnover battle, give up offensive rebounds, and continue to put Oklahoma at the line.
ABC Thursday, Game 6 back in Indianapolis. Tip-off shortly after 8:30 Eastern.
Every game they've lost, they've done that. Some of the games they've won, they've done that.
State Farm, first round at 8 Eastern. ESPN Thursday.
Luckily.
The second round of the draft.
Hartenstein only made 1.
His first minutes.
Toppin to Halliburton, tries a 3. In and out. Hartenstein hasn't scored yet.
Starting the second straight.
I mean,
He came off the bench the first
Halliburton, excuse me.
Dort. Offensive
And Dort's going to get called for an offensive foul.
But Mike, think about it for Hartenstein. There have been moments where they've elected to go single big, long stretches. This is going to be the offensive foul. It's an easy call. Lou Dort will do this often. He likes to use that left hand going.
Dort hooked Halliburton trying to go baseline.
There are things you can't
Good
see.
call by the refs, finally.
There are definitely some things to see as they're driving.
4:58 to go. Indiana down by 9. First quarter.
Just the amount
Series tied at 2.
north, south,
McConnell in the game.
Loves the pressure.
Gets it down low to Siakam.
Tony Bradley's
Working on the post.
played since May 20.
Draws contact. He'll shoot two.
He injured that left hip. That happened in Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals. And they needed that extra big. They've been shorthanded really all
Tony
season.
Bradley back in the lineup
Isaiah
tonight.
Jackson and James Wiseman
Got injured in the Eastern Conference Finals. He's back.
Bryant, they signed Bradley. Bradley had some good moments earlier in the playoffs, so it's great to see him back on the field. Now against Jalen Williams.
Siakam makes the first.
Siakam knocks down the first,
Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. It really helps the channel.
which is it's wonderful for Siakam to be in the finals and get this stage. Basketball fans.
Sorry, guys. I'm working through a little bit of a headache today.
He's the leading scorer and rebounder on a team that's 2 wins away from the championship.
And I think
Siakam misses the second.
remember that Toronto team understands.
Williams with the rebound.
He was the second best player on that team against the Golden State Warriors.
Williams, crossover, gets it to Hartenstein.
Caruso.
Sets a screen, hands off to Caruso. Caruso goes right, drives baseline. Off the glass, rebound. Bradley.
Bradley grabs the rebound.
McConnell at the three-point line. Gets it to Siakam. Stolen by Wallace. Caruso gets away with an extra step. Great defense, blocked by Mathurin.
Siakam in the front court.
Here's Mathurin.
That ball out of the middle of the floor. That's where they like
He
to
needs
go.
to have a better game than he had the other night. He killed Indiana down the stretch. Siakam working on Wallace. Finds McConnell cutting.
Comes up, shot
In and out. Rebound, Mathurin. Fouled. Now Indiana hitting the offensive glass. Trying to stay in this game.
It was a struggle at the end.
Mathurin will
of
shoot
game 4.
two.
Turnover, driving into the help defense.
With just
But
under
this
4
is
minutes
what
to
you do
play
when
in the
you've got
first.
Athleticism and speed. Make sure you are going all out. Boy, Richard, that looks similar to a play that had a fairly big impact on your career.
Einstein picks up his first foul.
Mathurin shooting two.
Mathurin experienced the exhilaration of being a Game 3 hero.
Makes the first.
And a painful and forgettable finish in Game
Mathurin
2.
had a huge game off the bench where he scored 27.
We're going to have a timeout.
I believe it was game 3.
Usual
Either game 3 or game 4.
lead for the Thunder.
No, game 3, excuse me. And then had an awful finish to game 4. And we're going to have a timeout before he shoots his second free throw by the Thunder. 23-16 Oklahoma. 3:50 to go in the first. Please like, share, subscribe. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope you had a good Monday. See if Indiana can continue to fight back. Down by as many as 10 here early. Excuse me. Check out some of the box score quick. Siakam with 6, Turner with 4, Nesmith with 3, Nembhard with 2, Halliburton nothing. Halliburton -9 since he's been on the floor. Need more out of him. And Mathurin, the only guy to score off the Pacers bench so far. For the Thunder, Holmgren with 5, Williams with 6, Gilgeous with 7, Hartenstein with 3, 2 for Caruso. All the starters in the plus for Oklahoma. Indiana's got to hit their free throws, too. They did not shoot great from the line the other night. They're only 2 for 4 tonight. They got to do better. Gotta do better. As far as that stat's concerned. That would have been a tied game if they made free throws the other night. It would have been 107-107. Indiana gave that game away. The refs didn't help, but missing free throws killed them the other night.
Oh, it's scary for Thunder opponents. Oklahoma City's second youngest team in NBA Finals history. The youngest team all time to play in the finals, the 77 Portland Trailblazers. Just slightly younger than the current Thunder. Now back then, the Blazers, 2 leading scorers in the finals, both 24. Maurice Lucas and our man Bill Walton. Thunder, meanwhile, led in scoring by 26-year-old SGA and 23-year-old Jalen Williams. Again, scary for the rest of the NBA how young and talented this team is.
This team is young, and they have a ton of assets. They have drafted. They have room
Matthew
to
makes the
add
second.
pieces to this team. But, boy, this young nucleus is something special.
This next couple minutes important. Like you touched on the early removal of SGA. Well, in the last 2+ minutes,
23-17, Oklahoma.
So if you're Mark,
Williams drives high off the glass. Loose ball. McConnell comes up with it. And he's running. Good take. Knocked out of bounds. Indiana will have the ball with 19 to shoot underneath the hoop. Please like, share, subscribe to Nate's Live Talk.
But there's a natural part of it. You see it
We cover sports, politics, popular culture. Mathurin misses a jump shot. Another rebound, Williams. SGA getting a rest. Wiggins nails a 2, a deep one. Oh, they're going to give him 3. They said that's a 3. 9-point lead. McConnell to Mathurin. Drives, contact. No good. Rebound. Williams again. 2:55 to go in the first. Williams uses a Hartenstein screen. Swings it over to Wiggins. Handed off to Hartenstein. Sets a screen. Gets it to Caruso. Back to Williams. Double screen. Pull-up jumper. No good. Tip back out. Good hustle, Hartenstein. Williams finds his open man in the corner. Bang. 3-pointer for Oklahoma. I believe that was Wallace that knocked it down. 12-point lead. McConnell cuts it to 10 with a lay-in. Good job by McConnell on the baseline drive. 10-point lead, OKC. Hartenstein to Caruso. Over to Wallace. Goes to his left, Euro step. Takes an extra step. No call. McConnell comes up with the rebound. Gets it to Halliburton. Here's Toppin. And they're going to get called for an offensive foul. Bradley got lazy instead of moving screen. Toppin had a wide open dunk. He didn't have to do that.
And this is yet another turnover.
Another turnover.
As you see, Jalen
Williams is down
I mean, Tony Bradley's at the free throw
for
line, and
Oklahoma.
he's just gonna try to, and
They better hope he's all right.
But he didn't need it. That
What a
defender is
stupid
small.
foul by Bradley.
Athletically up to Obi.
Well, that's 7 turnovers in the first quarter. Remember, in game 1 here, they had 9.
7 turnovers for Indiana already.
Win the game.
Well, they play with the pace. They get a lot more possessions than most teams.
Why are they giving Williams so much time?
In that moment, but you just didn't need it.
Pull him out of the
You
game
just
if
want
he's
to make
hurt.
sure that he has a pathway. If anything, back up, give him an outlet.
He's shaking up and coming out, which is very unlikely. He's got that toughness to him.
Here's SGA back in.
Alexander back in. Well defended by Mathurin.
Over to Holmgren. Step back. No good. Rebound Turner. Here comes McConnell. To Turner. Over to Mathurin. Drives by SGA. Kicks out to Siakam. They swing the ball, almost lose it. Siakam's going to have to shoot. 5 on the shot clock. Drives, contact, finds Mathurin for three. Got it, big shot. Benedict Mathurin.
Shots, right? It's
Huge
Moscow's
play.
ability to draw two and then make the next pass.
Cuts the lead to 7.
So Mathurin off the bench, 5 points, and a superb block.
Holmgren, wide open lane. Goes hard to the rim, misses.
A lot of contact there as well.
No foul called. There was some contact.
Gets it out to
Siakam for 3. No good. Loose ball. Good hustle. Turner can't come up with it. Wiggins does. Drives down the left side. Middle of the lane. Kicks it out. SGA
once again, as expected.
uses a screen
Start.
from the other Williams. Mathurin defends.
SGA against Mathurin.
Gets him to go. Oh my God. SGA throws up a prayer and acts like he gets fouled. And they're going to give him 2 free throws. That's fucking ridiculous.
Well, again, he's
No one-
once Shea, that's what he is mastered. Once
He is
feels
such
the
a
hand,
fucking
once he
faker.
feels the contact, he raises, and again, this should have been
I could see the foul on the other one against Holmgren.
With his left hand,
I can't see a foul on that play.
direct line to
Luckily, it wasn't shooting. Next foul will be the bonus for OKC. But Wallace knocks down a 3. So SGA weasels an extra possession, and they make a 3. Casey Wallace 2 for 2 from outside. 10-point lead. Indiana going to get the last shot. 8 seconds left in the first. McConnell, turnaround jumper, air ball. Mathurin rebound, can't get it to go. End of 1, 10-point lead, OKC. 32-22. SGA makes me sick. The calls they give this
Why
kid,
can't we put everything that we have?
I've never seen nothing like it. I've never seen nothing like it. This kid gets more flop jalop calls than I've ever seen in my life. It gets tough to watch. And poor Mathurin, he's going to lose it. He's been fucked over a few times in the last 2 quarters pretty bad. I'll try not to puke tonight. I'm still sick about Brad Marchand scoring all these goals for Florida. That made me physically sick the other night. Why the Bruins traded him to Florida for nothing, I will never understand. But end of the first, OKC up by 10. Second quarter should start in about a minute or 2. I gotta look into it. What did Bruins get for fucking... Marchand was traded to the Panthers by the Bruins. Boston received a conditional second-round pick in the 2027 draft. They didn't even get a first-rounder. You gave away the MVP of the NHL Finals right now, in my opinion, for a fucking second-round pick. Nuts. No wonder why Boston hasn't got any of their guys back or any of their talent back. They trade all these guys away. They don't get shit for them. A second round conditional pick. Nah. Oh, it makes me even sicker now. I knew it was bad. I thought they got a couple picks. Brutal. Who the fuck made that trade? Joe Biden? Christ.
YouTube TV, Miles, a 10-point deficit after one quarter. What gave you problems in that first quarter?
Too many turnovers. Y'all take care of the ball. Y'all have more possessions better than they got jumps from there.
You mentioned the turnovers. Coach Carlisle got a technical foul. Just what do you guys say to each other about keeping your composure?
Weather the storm, man. That's what it's all about. You'll be on the road. You'll have a lot of adversity. So put our heads down, keep working.
All right, Lisa. Well, they knew they were going to get hit with a roundhouse to start. Holmgren gets inside on Turner. Tried to sneak it in. Gets his own rebound. Double team. Poked away. Picked up by McConnell. And 7 turnovers for Indiana. Just 1 for OKC in that first quarter. Catherine. Out to Limard. Halliburton on the bench. He went back to the locker room briefly. Right lower leg tightness right now. As Wallace with the steal. And Halliburton is going to return. Williams up top, SGA. Holmgren wide open. And Turner grabs his 4th rebound.
But on that last turnover, Turner has to hold his position.
Siakam double team. Back-to-back turnovers.
Another turnover.
Here early second. Wiggins lines it up. Knocks it down.
Ruh-roh.
A 13-point lead. They're 5 of 8 from three-point range.
8th turnover, 10th point off.
8 turnovers already by Indiana. That place is loud.
They go on these massive runs. Pacers trying to weather this storm. Turn to the drive, blocked by Holmgren.
Good D by Holmgren.
Save it, but out of bounds. 4 on the shot clock for Indiana.
Well, transition, Richard.
Yeah, when you watch this team
fucking
getting out, Turner's
keg of
gotta
beer
get
and a
to that
second round
three-point line.
conditional.
Wiggins just stepping into that three. That's just too
Makes
easy
me
in
sick,
transition.
Rod.
What a difference already. Shooting here on their own floor.
35-22 OKC. 10-17 to go. Siakam makes a big shot. Cuts the lead to 11.
The matchup, he walks into the restricted area, and that's an easy finish.
Wiggins sees an opening drive, layup won't go.
Good D, Turner.
right there to help contest. McConnell puts a spark off the
Siakam.
bench. Siakam
Misses the
can't-
3. Rebound, Wallace.
Mason Wallace.
Williams.
Corner 3.
No good. Rebound, Siakam.
Rebounding numbers even early on.
Now remember, all of those
Siakam to Turner. Hands off to McConnell.
Oklahoma City
Wide open. No. Can't get the shot off. Nesmith gets it to Siakam. And he's going to get fouled shooting.
Wallace grabs it. See if they call it in the act of shooting.
See if Indiana can cut this lead down to 9
Throws for Siakam.
with 9:24 to go.
Appeared to
Halliburton's on the bench. Did something to his leg when he fell.
one that he went back to the locker room, had checked,
I think he smashed his knee.
and we're told he will return.
Saying he will return right now.
See that slight limp.
He got a back brace on too.
That's some ice on it as well. Doing some coaching on the sidelines.
I love this level of aggression for Pascal Siakam there. Pulled the trigger on the last 3, doesn't make it, but he's already taken 5 shots in this.
I find it funny everyone hates on the Celtics. The Celtics swept Indiana last year in the playoffs. Halliburton missed the last 2 games, but still. The Celtics swept the same exact team. And everyone badmouths the Celtics. But when Oklahoma plays them and they're tied 2-2, Oklahoma's the greatest team ever. Fucking nuts.
Over the screen, Holmgren. Dangerous pass. Limard with aggressive
SGA
defense
gets
there.
away with a travel.
Kicks it out Williams. Back up top Wiggins. Straight on 3. Got it. Wiggins has had some big games when he's called upon.
Crazy.
He has been the ideal
12-point lead, OKC. Wiggins, 3 for 3 from outside.
He's back up to a dozen. McConnell fires up the three. That's
Big
good.
3, McConnell. Lead back down to 9.
Takes him about 10 minutes to get it off, but he's going to have plenty of space. No one's going to come out and contest it. Take his time, and that's what he does.
He's taken 4 in the finals. He's hit 3.
Oh my God, they called that a foul?
Foul called on Turner.
Oh my goodness.
You know nobody's going to come out and contest. Look at this. He doesn't tap his toe, but he does take his time. Look at this. There's a stunt, and that's all day. It's got a unique jumper, not typically a three-point shooter, but with that.
How do you stop a guy like SGA when every time you breathe on him, it's a foul? Like, he's a very good ball player, don't get me wrong. But he gets to every fucking call. I can't believe they just called the foul on that. They didn't even show a replay. No one even fucking touched him. He missed the layup. They call a foul late. He don't miss free throws either, the little fuck. He's not little. He's bigger than me. He's huge. 11-point lead, Oklahoma. Here's Nemhart. Nesmith, 3. Needed it. Nope. Rebound topping. Nesmith, another one. Got it. Neesmith, excuse me.
With his second three-pointer. And the Pacers back within 8.
8:09 to go in the second quarter. Pacers down 40-32. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. We'll be covering the NHL tomorrow night. How many free throws has he shot already? He's had to shoot at least 6. Five for 5 from the line. Five for 5 for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's not even halftime. Still got 8 minutes to go in the second. Ridiculous. And Indiana with the turnovers, it's got to stop. Already got 9 or 10 turnovers. Oklahoma's only got 2. You're not going to beat Oklahoma turning it over, missing free throws. They've been better tonight, but they still missed 2 already. Let's check out the offensive rebounds. Once again, 5 offensive rebounds for Oklahoma. The same old story. And Oklahoma's shooting the lights out from outside so far tonight. So you got to battle with that now, too. I believe Wallace is 3 for 3. Wiggins has played decent. Where we at? Yeah, Wallace 2 for 2. Wiggins 3 for 3. That's 15 points off 3-pointers. They're shooting 60% from outside. No bueno. No bueno, Indiana. No bueno. But we'll see. Down by 8. Not even halfway through the second. There we go. Back to the action.
From Indianapolis, landed in Oklahoma City about 3:30. There were about 1,500 fans at 3:30 in the morning to greet their beloved team. Just amazing loyalty from these fans, and how much you can see they have fallen in love with this team.
No, it's been impressive to watch it because they can't even be here for a couple of days. The amount that this community is obsessed, and that was their opportunity to show it.
Don't think that that's only the playoffs, Mike. They will do that in the regular season.
Yes, talk about passion. You saw those assist numbers. OKC in Game 4 in the victory had only 11 assists. They've got 12 already. And they already have twice as many three-point field goals as they had the entire Game 4.
Shea off the floor again, Mike, and their scoring slowed in the first when he went off. Let's see what
Dort
happens
for
here.
3.
Dort
Short.
comes up short.
Rebound. Indiana. For 3. Halliburton misses. Rebound Caruso.
Throws it ahead to Hartenstein. Couldn't do anything with it, so they reset. Williams, beautiful.
Oh, what a dunk by Williams.
Williams with the flush. He's got a
Lead goes back to 10.
Halliburton, beautiful pass to Shepard. Shepard's
Turnover.
Caruso.
Here comes Williams.
Goes up again.
And 1. Finish. Another awful call.
Turnovers once again from Indiana. And a lead back up to a dozen.
Can't beat the refs and the Thunder.
And another timeout.
There's their defense again, doing what they do, getting out in transition.
Oh, he did get him. I take that one back. Halliburton, stupid foul. Got a piece of Williams on a fast break. Indiana's in trouble. This turns into like a 30-point lead. I'm calling it quits. I know anything can happen. We've seen some crazy games. But I think Indiana gets down 20 or 30 tonight. They're in trouble. That place is rocking. Indiana's been sloppy. Not looking good. 12-point lead with 7:14 to go. Pacers had to burn another timeout. Carlisle's already taken a technical foul. Halliburton hasn't done anything. No one off the bench has done much. Turnovers, free throws. Indiana beating themselves in a lot of different ways. It's not just the refs. It's not just the refs. It's not just the refs. But Indiana's not helping themselves. Fucking 11 or 12 turnovers already. Not even out of the first half. We ain't even out of the first half. Indiana better keep this lead around 10 points before half. They cannot let this lead grow before half. If they can, they need to cut into it. Still a lot of time, though. 7 minutes is a lot of time to play. 7:14. We all know a 20-point lead really ain't safe with this much time left in a game, the way the NBA is nowadays. But this lead gets up to 30, 40. Indiana starts fucking feeling like crap. They could be in trouble. And SGA's on the bench right now, too. That's another thing. Oklahoma's little run they just went on was without SGA. Halliburton 0 for 4 0 for 3 from outside. 2 assists, 1 personal foul. I think he's got 2 or 3 turnovers too.
Kicks to corner shooters, and it's money. And if you let Mr. Wiggins get started, he can be hot and cold. He's got the faucet running. Look out.
See again the three-point numbers as Williams goes to the free throw line. But defensively, it is the Thunder basketball. Already 8 steals, 3 block shots.
13-point lead.
Terrific game in a row. Now 11 points already. Had 27 in game 4, had 26 in game 3. That's just points. It contributes in so many ways. 8-13. Albert a little bothered by that leg. Fortunately, Jerusalem stays with him though. Back to Albert. Shot clock
Gotta shoot.
Albert looks up, pulls up, jump shot. Way off. Stein the rebound.
Wow, awful offense. Good defense.
Albert 0 for 4 has not scored yet. Jalen Williams tied up. Stein stolen by Smith.
Good D by Neesmith. Here comes Toppin.
Navigation there as Toppin brings it up in the front court.
Here's Halliburton. He's got to get aggressive and go to the hoop.
Defense extending once again. Halliburton double team. Shot clock at 5. Jimmy gonna have to
Someone got to go to the ball.
Neesmith's gonna have to hoist it up. Just gets it off. They call a foul, but before the upward motion.
Indiana got lucky
It's going to
there.
be a side out.
Again, it's just the pressure defense of OKC. This is multiple times we've seen Indiana late in the shot clock, struggling to get a quality shot up.
So this is normally this dancing, this handle, this step back, all of the zig and the zag usually gets him open shots in space. Not against this team.
Another turnover.
Almost another turnover. Neesmith does a great job somehow.
Jump
holding
ball.
on to the ball. And we'll have a jump ball.
How many seconds in there, though?
Hartstein jumps on him, so we'll jump it up.
And again, but just the passes aren't crisp.
Indiana can't get anything going. Thunder's swarming on defense. 13-point lead, 5:57 to go in the second for the Thunder. Jump ball between Neesmith and Hartenstein.
Hartstein obviously with the advantage here.
Well
But the
done.
reason why is you don't want Turner down on that basket, underneath the basket, and have the ball tipped, and now Turner's trying to get back on defense.
Limlock does a great job catching it. Unable to hit the rim, so a 24-second
Another
violation.
turnover. Indiana. Awful.
With such heads-up play for Limlock, just couldn't get enough out of it. Pacers now shooting 39%.
11 turnovers for Indiana.
13 turnovers.
This crowd is yet to sit down, Mike.
Jalen Williams for Hartenstein. SGA sees the double team. Good defense from Siakam.
Well, they're going to call a foul now for SGA again.
Tough shot. Got it.
Nope. Nice shot, though.
He's in double figures now. This is the largest lead of the first half.
You go near SGA, the crowd starts booing.
Halliburton to Turner.
Like you foul him no matter what.
They bumped into Hartenstein. Hartenstein's going to pick up his second foul. He comes up looking a little bit.
Turner's going to shoot free throws. 15-point lead, Oklahoma City. 5:22 to go in the second. Yikes.
Well, it doesn't look
I told you guys before, early tonight, I said I think that the Thunder are going to blow them out. I had a feeling Indiana was in for it tonight. Turner makes the first.
opposed to pushing off with that left arm. And Richard, you know this as a player. If you're off arm as a basketball player, you're always going to keep that arm bar up to get separation into your shot.
Well, he's mastered the shoulder and then the little forearm shiver. Now, if you ask Indiana, they hate the play. If you ask OKC,
Turner, nice shot.
they love the play. That's the difference here in
13-point
this
lead.
postseason.
Oklahoma.
13-point game. Neesmith with pressure
Good D by Nimhart.
Gilgis Alexander able to get it. Finds Holmgren.
SJ gets the ball though. Holmgren,
Baseline jumper.
no good.
Good consent from Turner. Turner limping a little bit as he comes up.
Nimhart, nice move. He's gonna draw a foul.
Foul against OKC. It's going to be
Gonna go against Williams.
picking up his second.
Now, again, this might be the most controversial play of the finals. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking his time. He goes in. Is it a push-off? Yes, in my opinion. But you understand why they don't make that call.
Thanks, Johnny.
And if you really slow it down, there was a trip there. Neesmith trips over his foot, which makes his fall look even more egregious. It wasn't the push-off that made it
Siakam.
like that.
Pacers fans will never be convinced of that.
Double team. Nimhart, nice move, lays it in.
But again, that's
Lead
where
down to
he
11.
cashed out at the nail. Individually, one-on-one. You come with a second defender, and he finds the right guy.
Williams
But also jump into Shai.
to
He's
Wallace.
in the air. Get another foul on the MVP.
Back to Williams.
Maximize those opportunities.
Jalen Williams.
Nice move by Williams.
Can't get it to go.
And they draw a call, a late foul.
Turner's going to pick up another. That'll
Here
be
we
two
go.
on Miles Turner.
But DB, to your point, when you put Pascal there, he's going to create a lot of attention. Look, 4 players are sitting on that paint. But right now, if you get Shai in the air like this, jump into him, right? Get the free throws, but get a foul for him. And I'm not talking about something like a non-basketball play. I'm saying he's in the air. You can create that contact and get a possible and one.
He did 2 times earlier in the game, Richard Jefferson. They didn't call it. You won't talk about that, though. I can't stand Richard Jefferson. He's terrible. Him and his sports psychologist. Richard Jefferson was supposed to be such a stud when he came into the league. He never became the player he was supposed to be. Played on all kinds of good teams. Never really did what he was supposed to. Thank you, Uncle Daddy. He's fucking terrible. He's terrible. He sticks up for every bad call, either way. It's so bad, the guys that call the games, the play-by-play now, they don't even say when the ref makes a bad call. They stick up for the ref 99% of the time to make people think it was a good call. He ain't fucking fooling me. He ain't fooling me. Williams makes the free throw. 49-36 Oklahoma. Nesbitt drives, kicks out, Toppin for 3. Short, rebound Holmgren. He's going to get fouled by Siakam. Stupid foul by Siakam. I don't even know if he hit Holmgren like he acted. Holmgren hit the floor like he got punched in the face. Have to see the replay if they bother to show it. Oh, he caught a piece of an elbow. I take it back. He caught a little bit.
Of Chet Holmgren isn't as strong as it eventually will be.
Of course, you see that quick motion there. He went down.
His SG Gay to Holmgren. Misses a 3.
Not that he doesn't already have great respect in the locker room, but he's playing
Halliburton
several ankle turns in game 4.
to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Nice pass to Toppin. Misses a finger roll.
Alexander playing inside.
Nice block by Holmgren on net. Neesmith puts up a 3. No good. Dort the rebound.
OKC pushing.
Dort takes 5 steps. Kicks it out to Williams. Nails a 3.
And it's a 16-point lead.
How many steps did Dort take on that one? Holy shit.
Boy, a lot of contact there.
Boy, no foul on that one. Nebhart got hit about 4 times driving.
Their first priority
Toppin with a big slam.
penetrates the paint with 5.
52-38, and there's going to be a foul. No call. Holy shit. Indiana with the ball. Toppin fakes a three. Gets it to Siakam. Contact, no call. Holmgren goes back the other way. Oh my God. This is pathetic. What the refs are letting get away with tonight. Holmgren picks up his dribble. Euro steps. Gets away with an offensive foul. And then gets the ball back. Indiana's fucked tonight. They're playing against the fucking crowd, the refs. This is horrible. I've never seen I've never seen this poorly officiated a game in the finals. Terrible. Terribly officiated game this first half. And Indiana hasn't helped themselves, but they're just calling everything from Oklahoma.
And Richard, as you said, on 2:29.
Oklahoma up 54-38. 2:29 to go. SG Gay shooting free throws as usual.
With an 8-point lead, with a 9-point lead. You've done so much.
He's shooting his 6th and 7th free throw already.
For Indiana, this is a big 2 minutes. You've had a tough first half. Can you clean this up and try and cut about 6 points off this lead?
Halliburton on the bench. No points, 0 for 4 from the field. And to lead the game injured his right leg.
Ridiculous.
That looked like he had a good bounce to his step, but he's not gotten in rhythm yet.
I hope SGA blows out his fucking Achilles next year. All the fake fucking fouls he does. Ridiculous.
They're 11 of 12 from the free throw line. Largest lead of the first half. 18-point advantage. Emard finds Turner.
I'm speechless right now.
Been impressive. Not just this postseason, but even going back to last postseason. The physicalness
Nemhart and one. Finally.
It improves in the postseason.
Wow, he finally got a
The
goal.
ability to play through contact and defend at a high level.
We talked about
Lead back down to 15.
I thought Holmgren and Caruso were sensational. Nemhart just tougher.
Emard 7 points. Hartenstein got 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Gilgis Alexander double team. Mason Wiles lines it up. That won't go. Holmgren another rebound. Trying to gather. Ball taken away.
Good job, Siakam.
Here comes Mathurin. Ahead of steam. Drives inside. And throws the foul on Caruso.
Indiana finally getting a piece of the hoop.
Caruso clearly annoyed.
This is just in transition. This is where Mathurin's at his best. Young, athletic, likes to get out and run, but there wasn't much there. But I'm going to say one more thing. Tyrese Halliburton is sitting on the bench in the final 2 minutes, and he only has 1 foul. So I'm starting to wonder, even if you're trying to come back, go back there, get some early free throws.
Mathurin misses another free throw. He's been terrible since game 4.
Mathurin misses. Bradley comes back in. Miles Turner will sit down. Halliburton on the bench. Keep a close eye on that leg. It didn't seem to be bothering when he returned.
Halliburton hasn't scored yet either.
But a rough first half. He has been sensational in the playoffs with an occasional off game.
Mathurin misses them both.
At the end of game 4,
Indiana with a rebound. Siakam. No good. Indiana's done. They're fucked tonight.
Does not rebound it.
Gilgis Alexander blocked by Siakam. Bradley throws it ahead to Mathurin. Mathurin ahead of steam, drives inside. Layup, they missed it.
He's missing layups now.
Wiggins steps back 3.
Oh, that one went.
dribble. Drives down the lane. Shot clock. Kills Alexander. Blackburn picks it up.
He blocks to Shahab.
Inside Bradley. Kills Alexander.
Oh, wow, they called a foul on SGA. Who would have thought?
He gets the foul there, but he's had a couple of blocks in the restricted area.
I love to see Tyrese Halliburton coming back in this game to finish off this last minute. But here, again, Indiana is also relentless. They're going to try and keep coming. This is a 48-minute team. We've seen it all postseason. Doesn't matter, a 15-point lead for these guys. That's nothing. They've done it in their sleep.
Well, in this fourth
That is
free
true.
throw basis, Bradley connects on that. As Halliburton's going to come in for the final minute and 1.
Big free throw there.
So Bradley signed a 10-day contract back in March. He only played 14 regular season games, played 8 early playoff games before he injured that left hip and gets some good size. He played for OKC back in 2021. But hadn't played in the NBA for 2 years prior to signing with the Pacers. He's in the G League last year.
Nice job by Bradley. Cuts the lead to 13.
13-point game. It feels like it should be much more if you're
It feels like it's more, is right.
about this all half. So now the Pacers just they're hanging around.
Here's SGA. Double team.
Gilbert Alexander looks.
Kicks out. Wallace
Tries again.
nails another one. He's on fire.
Here in the first half.
I think that's his third or fourth. 3 for 4, 9 points. Jason Wallace having a big half.
Gets inside.
Wiggins too. Halliburton to Siakam. Mathurin misses a layup. Bradley a rebound. Can't hold on to it.
Great hustle for Bradley.
Siakam comes up with it.
Siakam up top. Nembhard.
Halliburton 3.
Corner.
No good again.
After the rebound.
Mathurin nice up and under for 2.
7 points off the bench for Mathurin.
59-45. OKC. 4, 3, 2.
SGA fires.
SGA almost hit one from half
The
court.
first half. Thunder with a 14-point lead. Pacers.
14-point lead, Oklahoma at half. Williams and SGA combined for 29. Siakam and Halliburton for 10. Siakam has all 10. I bet between Williams and SGA, they've shot at least 10 free throws. Yep, 10 for 10 from the free throw line. 11 for 12 as a team. Indiana finally getting aggressive and getting some foul calls of their own. But the turnovers absolutely killing Indiana. Horrible. Horrible with the turnovers again. 12 turnovers in the first half. Oklahoma had 4. They had 2 in each quarter. Siakam had 4 turnovers. Everyone else on the team almost has 1. $59-45 at the half. I think Indiana's in trouble. Police let it happen. Police stood by and watched as masked Minnesota murderer, unalived politician. World's getting fucking crazy. Crazier by the minute. Now we got wars they're trying to start up and shit. As all these protests go off. Fucking nuts. I don't think any of it's a coincidence. Disgusting. Disgusting. But All Thunder first half.
Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Call your
Halftime, Thunder up by 14. Waiting for the halftime show to come on. You guys want to shoot the shit? More than welcome to. Oh.
Highlights brought to you by Kia. For the first time in a first half in his playoff career, Tyrese Halliburton, he has 0 points, going 0 of 5 from the field. Actually dating back to Game 4, he has missed 10 straight three-pointers. But we saw him go down dealing with some sort of lower leg injury. So Shams is joining us here on set. Shams, what more can you tell us about what's ailing him?
Malika, sources tell me Pacers star Tyrese Halliburton is dealing with right calf tightness, and so he went out to the locker room during the first half and then returned to the game. But remember, this is the same right leg that he limped off with after Game 2 with what was described to me as ankle soreness last week. But it's the same leg, now this right calf tightness. But listen, it's the NBA Finals. Yeah. He's going to want to play through anything, and he's going to continue to try to play through it in the second half.
And I don't think we can chalk up all of the Indiana Pacers struggles here, Bob, to just Tyrese Halliburton.
No, we can't. I mean, we talked about, Stephen A. talked about SGA and Jalen Williams have been fantastic, 29 points. But look, Siakam and Halliburton, and Siakam has 10, Halliburton has 0. That injury is nothing to mess around with. You may sound simple, calf tightness. The next thing is a calf strain, which is a calf tear. So anybody that's played basketball knows it's a hard thing to play through. And I'm not knocking Tyrese Halliburton, but if he doesn't come out and have a big second half, or he does go back to the locker room, you do worry about the next game as well.
Well, sit him down.
Maybe they will.
Okay, we'll sit him down because I don't want to hear the excuses. If you're on the floor, you need to produce. This is the NBA Finals. This is Game 5. And to be honest, before he went down with the calf injury, he looked scared. He looked scared to death.
That's a big word. I don't know about
I'm
scared.
telling you how I feel. He looked scared. He was going east to west instead of north to south.
So let's give folks at home something to look for here in the second half, because OKC is pushing them into the half court before they can even start in action here often.
Listen. Bottom line is this. Halliburton has looked awful, and I'm glad he's injured. I'm not saying I'm glad he's injured, but I'm glad we got that as a rationale. But 15-1 off turnovers. OKC's outscoring them 12-0 on fast break points. This is a collective beatdown that we're about to witness if the Indiana Pacers don't get themselves together in the second half.
We knew Oklahoma was going to come out on fire here back at home, including Chet Holmgren with this move here over Miles Turner.
He's been great.
It's going to be both ends. Now we look towards who can punch in the second half.
is presented by Kia. Movement that inspires.
That's how it matters. Moving them matters. Come on, here we go. Whoa. You don't have to go with me this time.
I got the ball.
Don't forget about the Grizzlies.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
Meta, bust rate Frank again.
Bummer. Last time you got a replacement Frank at Fins and Friends.
Let's go get us another Frank. I can't remember what Frank looked like.
Frank was an orange and white fantail fish.
Bag it.
Reminder, Louis' school gets out in 10 minutes.
Be tight.
Hey!
Everyone loved meeting Frank at Show and Tell. Who's that?
Hi. Playing for an ultra?
Racing for an ultra?
Don't forget, there's ultras on the line. I didn't.
Michelob Ultra. Superior like beer.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What'd she call Harper?
No, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC.
We actually sold the twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
If you need a tan, I'm your man. Could do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us. The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
I'm Morgan. I work with the cops. Bingo. I'm not a cop, just have an IQ of 160.
Suppose we solve this one.
Look at you being right about something.
Welcome back to the Kia Halftime.
We'll be back in Indiana for Game 6 on Thursday night. It's at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, right here on ABC, Deportes, and ESPN Radio. We'll get you started with NBA Countdown. That's at 8 o'clock. And the way things are going right now, that's looking like it could be the Thunder's chance to win a title that Game 6, unless something changes here for Indiana.
Well, Malika, the Thunder defense is already historically great at turning you over and doing anything. They got some of the best perimeter guards, and now you got Chet Holmgren blocking all kinds of shots to the rim. If you're the Pacers, you cannot turn the ball over 10 times. They're too good. The Thunder are too good already. You got to give yourself a shot, take care of the ball, maybe try to find a way to get to this game. And again, they do need Halliburton. I hate to keep coming back to it, but
You hate because you just you want to be nice all the damn time.
To be nice.
I'm not trying to be mean or whatever, just being factual. He looks bad. He was not active. He was not aggressive. And now that we know that he's not healthy, I totally agree with Big Perk. Sit him down. Get him ready for Game 6 because he's a minus 16 on the floor. He ain't helping the team. He's not helping them.
Also, OKC, J-Dub, and SGA found something, a flaw with the Indiana Pacers. They're going to keep attacking and getting into that paint. They cannot stop Jalen Williams getting to the paint.
I'm not sure that you're going to see Tyrese Halliburton in a finals game sit down in the second half here, Stephen A. Smith, but I am almost certain you're going to see more of that from Jalen Williams. Second half
set him down.
from Oklahoma City coming up after this. That's not looking good.
This halftime report is presented by Kia. Movement that inspires. This presentation of the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Round twice for the encore, if you know.
Doritos.
Yeah.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need the protection of Batman.
Easy, Batemobile, not too fast, baby.
Any last words? Just one. It's a long one. Dermatologist.
That's why you need a real deal.
Look out! That's Batman!
Go home, Bateman. Do a podcast or something. That's hurtful.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
At Avis, we rent cars, unlike anyone else rents cars. Because for 75 years, we've only had one plan. To make sure you keep yours. Is their well-balanced, all-out attack. The Indiana Pacers have proven there is no end to their unyielding resilience. Only two teams standing. Who will win their first NBA championship? Pacers have proven there is no end to their unyielding resilience. Only two teams standing. Who will win their first NBA championship? Thunder Pacers, Thursday on ABC.
Halftime. Thunder up by 14. Game should be getting going in a couple minutes. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for hanging tonight. Sorry, I got a little bit of headache, so I really didn't talk much at half. There wasn't much to talk about. It's been all Thunder. Pacers, too many turnovers. Now Halliburton might be injured. I cannot wait to see this new South Park thing. Oh, I cannot fucking wait. That's gonna be fucking great.
Same game parlay from Bet365 just keeps getting better.
That's correct. It's now even easier to create your own unique bet. You could choose any market, like this. Run line, totals, home runs. With our same game parlay, the choice is truly yours.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Listen to Zoran Mandani.
I was quite open to what would be considered being a radical from a very young age.
What will that mean for us? Mandani actually wants to move the homeless into our subway stations. That's cruel to the homeless and dangerous for us. And Mandani also promises to defund the police and call for the NYPD to be dismantled.
Would be considered being a radical.
That's radically wrong. Zoran Mandani.
Do not vote for this guy if you live in New York. Do not.
Would you rather spend your summer like this?
Hey, Jim, how's your back?
You know.
I hear you.
Or like this?
Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity. Gravity on.
This Friday, kick off your summer with
Elio.
You're more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. These are the lava tunnels. You know I'm not fireproof. Just in my nose. Actually kind of comfy in here.
Disney and Pixar's Elio, rated PG, Friday. Plan your days together with AccuWeather on Channel 7.
Welcome back. NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV. Game 5, halftime.
Good tune.
The Thunder with a 14-point lead.
I haven't heard that song in a while.
In the first half of this game, Tyrese Halliburton has not scored.
You know you ought to slow down. You've been working too hard and it's a fact.
Something's been bothering him. He's taken some time to figure it out, but he just hasn't had his rhythm. He hasn't been able to break through
Good tune.
he normally does. But let me tell you this, Tyrese Halliburton is a late game finisher, one of the best in our league.
That right leg, to varying degrees in this series, has been bothering him. And that ball exacerbated it. And he looked
59-45, Oklahoma. Third quarter starting right now. What's up, Marky Mark? Hope all is well. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. We'll be covering the NHL tomorrow night. Thunder need a big second half, as well as Indiana. Who wants this game more? Indiana needs a massive second half. Down 14 to start. 11 turnovers in the first half for Indiana. And there's going to be a foul on Oklahoma to start the third quarter.
Play through this. Pierce said he's trying to fight through it to see how effective he can be. But if he cannot go, Pierce said we've got plenty of guys. We've got TJ. We've got Andrew Nemhart. We're hoping that Tyrese...
Another turnover? Yep. Backcourt violation, Indiana. 12 turnovers in under 25 minutes played. Terrible. It's a turnover like every other possession.
Right? Remember the sound we had when Jalen Williams, Oklahoma City was up like 13. He said they're comfortable at 13.
They have been the comeback kids throughout these
SGA just inside the free throw line.
He's got 15 points.
Nice jumper.
Largest lead has been 18.
Halliburton gonna try a three. No, swings it to Siakam. Good D by Hartenstein. Siakam drives. He gets a late foul call. Indiana might have got lucky on that one.
And Pascal Siakam, maybe it's that left hand that they're saying, again, not too much there. But again, these are moments. Like you see one play, you see another play, there's similarities. They're just based off of what the referees see and call. So, look, Tyrese Halliburton is trying to figure it out. We talk about good to great. Watch this ball. When this ball comes back to him and Chet's closing out,
He should have shot it.
I'm thinking you should shoot that ball because you're swinging it to Pascal and he doesn't have...
Siakam makes the first free throw. Halliburton looks timid. 61-46, 11:09 to go in the third. Siakam makes the second. Lead down to 14. Back where it was at the start of the half. Here's Caruso. Kicks out to Holmgren. They're going to get it to SGA. They can't. Over to Caruso. Drives baseline. Good D by Siakam. Better hustle by Dort. 10 seconds to shoot. Here's SGA on Nesmith. Dribbles to between his legs to the right. Crossover to the left. Jumper from the elbow. No good. Rebound. Indiana. Here's Halliburton. Drives. Kicks out to Turner. Over to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Goes left. Good D by Williams. They kick out Nesmith. Buries a shot. I think his foot was on the line. We'll have to see. They're going to give him a three for now. 61-50. Oklahoma City. Williams drives. Kicks out to Dort. Going to try a three. Oh, he banked it in. How lucky can you get? Lucky. 14-point lead again off the Dort prayer. Turner for three. Big shot.
That's Pacer ball movement. And they are at 11.
Lead back down to 11. Turner with 9. And they're going to call an offensive foul, I believe, on Holmgren. No, they're not. It's going to go against Nesmith.
The ball has touched me. That initial pass not great, but how quickly it leaves Halliburton's hands.
Halliburton still without a bucket. Williams should have got called for an elbow. Terrible. Williams kicks out to Holmgren. Drives. Pull up jumper. No good. Rebound Halliburton. Siakam back the other way. Backing down Caruso.
Siakam backing in against Caruso has the height advantage.
Jumper. No good. Rebound Holmgren.
you're coming out of halftime, you want to force the other team to call the first timeout.
Gildas Alexander Holmgren fakes the pass. Knocked out of bounds. Officials looking at
Wow, that's a terrible call.
With 11 on the shot clock. Holmgren thought he was fouled.
Holmgren always thinks he was fouled, as well as the rest of the Thunder.
I'm always happy, Mike. I'm always happy.
Caruso to inbound, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Nice pass, Williams and one, ticky-tack foul. Wow. He got tripped up a little bit. See the replay if he really got fouled. I thought it was a cheap one. Got him on the back a little bit. Stupid foul. He sees you push him. I wouldn't have called that. But it looks like he pushes when he doesn't. The way they go flying at the basket and act like they got hammered. You can't put your hands on the Thunder or else the refs are going to call it. Lead back to 14. Turner for three. Long. Loose ball. Rebound Holmgren. Here's SGA.
SGA against Siakam. Pulls up. What's that elbow spot?
Ooh, another offensive rebound.
Poked away by Nimhard. Ball still loose. Battle around Siakam.
Good job by Indiana to steal it.
Great hustle there. Siakam on a beautiful pass.
Nice play.
And Mark Dickel not happy. He calls timeout.
Indiana finding a way to hang around somehow. 67-55, timeout Thunder. 8:27 to go in the third.
Brought to you by the powerful backing of American Express and Universal Pictures Him. Only in theaters September 19th.
What's up, Kai?
It's like being the coach.
I used to think it was a blessing.
But Indiana's still within reach. They just struggling to get past that 10-point mark. Still early in the second half. Sorry, you guys. I'm battling headaches tonight. Got a little bit of a sinus headache. I apologize. I'm not as talkative. Still trying to cover the game. Siakam with 14. Halliburton still has not scored. I don't know how Indiana's going to pull this one off. I want them to win, but the refs haven't really helped them much. The turnovers are killing them. The offensive rebounds are killing them. Giving up too many wide open looks for three. The Thunder are knocking down everything. Dort just hit a lucky one from like 25 feet out off the backboard with a hand in his face. Nothing going Indiana's way. But they're only down by 12. Still plenty of time to go. Still plenty of time. They are hanging around. They've cut into the lead a little bit. If they can get it within single digits going into the fourth, this game could get tight quick. Got to get within single digits. Fuck.
association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
New tonight, Jimmy Kimmel Live. Comedy legend Steve Martin brings the laugh and the banjo, plus Severance star Zach Cherry. All new Kimmel tonight on ABC. Jalen Williams leading scoreless game with 19 points.
So, Mike, last two games coming into tonight, he had 34 points off drives. He continues to dominate in the paint. Look at how good those field goal attempts are. I mean, that's just great shots for the young man.
He has become one of the great co-stars in the NBA, joining with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in just his third year.
So Thunder with the ball up by 12, 8:20 to go in the third. SGA drives, kicks out Williams, three. Good. Wow. OKC shooting the lights out from deep. Lead back to 15. There's Halliburton. The Nemhart. Down low. Turner. Fouled. Three on Williams.
You talked about Mike being able to play off
that could be a factor
in this league. He takes his time. He's shot ready. He knows if that ball touches his hand, he is going to knock it down. There's no hesitation. He knows that there's a swing, but
nice shot by Williams. That was pretty.
Turner at the free throw line. Pacers 12 of 16. Turner has been battling the past week being sick. He's gotten better, but has not been 100%.
Turner makes the first.
As an excuse whatsoever as he hits the first.
He was dynamic defensively and helping them win game 3 down the stretch. But you're right.
Indiana needs their free throws.
Him in this series, Mike, which was brilliant in the prior two, is just 3-point shooting.
Need these free throws.
The first 3 rounds, 4 for 20 in the finals.
He makes them both.
Heading into tonight, he's 1 of 2 tonight.
70-57 Oklahoma City. 7:53 to go, third quarter. Jalen Williams just picked up his third. If Indiana can get him in foul trouble, it could change everything. SGA to Holmgren to Williams to Dort. Baseline 3. Long rebound Turner. Here comes Indiana.
One-on-one with Holmgren.
Nice job, Siakam. Drive. Oh, he turned it over. Horrible pass.
Alley up to Holmgren. Knocked away.
And then Caruso turns it over.
Halliburton to Siakam. Kicks it out in the corner.
Here's Halliburton. Tries to drive. Puts one up. And they're going to get Holmgren for a foul. See if Halliburton can get his first points of the night.
Defensive play.
That was a bad foul call. Shouldn't have been a foul. Indiana finally getting the call.
Isolated prior possession against Pascal. It normally comes away with something. That time just
Indiana finally getting the call.
Halliburton, after the game 4 loss, and he's done this over and over again.
Makes the first.
He takes responsibility. Said, I have to do a better job of keeping pace, getting us playing faster. And maybe the
Matherin and Toppin checking in.
They can't win unless he starts playing better.
And that's, he's led them all season long. Last season, since the moment he showed up in Indiana, they said, this is your team. And the responsibility and how he accepts that's what's most impressive. Now that you've accepted the responsibility, you've got to step up and figure out a way to get yourself involved.
So Halliburton with his first 2 of the night.
In terms of clutch shots.
70-59 OKC. 7 minutes to go in the third. Halliburton just got his first 2 points off free throws. SGA puts up a runner. No call. Rebound. Loose. And they're going to call a foul. And it's going to go against Indiana. I think it's on Turner. That's his third. What did he do?
And we're going to call headlocks.
What did he do?
We're going to start calling that.
But that's the rugby scrum. Where
they're battling for a loose ball.
Ball's on the floor, anything goes.
That was a tough one.
Are you trying to tell me that wasn't a foul?
Well, mean, there was certainly.
Here's Williams working on Mathurin. Finds Caruso for three. No good. Rebound Hartenstein. Puts it up and they call a late foul. The problem is the refs don't call the foul until after they miss the shot.
To get this shot, this to me looked like a good call. I mean, he's got interior position, but look at Bradley's.
And Bradley had his arm on the floor. It shouldn't have been a shooting foul. Should have been whistled before. So Hartenstein shoots two. Misses the first. Up 11. 6:40 to go. Third quarter. Adam Silver. Fucking bozo. Looks like a robot. Mixed with Mr. Potato Head. Hartenstein hits the second. 71-59 OKC. Hartenstein, 4 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Halliburton drives, misses a foot layup. Toppin for three. Got it. Big shot. And Indiana within 9 for the first time in about 2 quarters. Williams gets fouled going to the hoop.
But he just picked up his second foul down the other end.
Now, look, I played with Jason Kidd, and Jason Kidd, the ultimate playmaker, setup guy. He would miss triple-doubles by points early on in his career because he would focus so much on getting everyone involved and focus on the pace. But as his career progressed, he recognized how important
Williams makes the first.
is. So, yes, Tyrese Halliburton is making the right plays, the right pass, but sometimes being too unselfish is being selfish in the game of basketball.
10-point lead again.
He's not a high-volume shooter. He's not even the leading scorer on the team, but he's capable of exploding.
Williams makes them both. 11-point lead. Oklahoma City. Williams with 24. 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Mathurin drives left. Euro step, contact, no call. Stolen by Oklahoma. McConnell steals it back. To Toppin for 3. In and out. Rebound Mathurin. Good D by Caruso. Indiana will inbound with 11 seconds on the shot clock. Down by 11. 5:49 to play in the third. McConnell. 10 seconds to shoot. Toppin takes a 3. Misses. Oh, Mathurin had the rebound, lost it. And here comes Williams. High off the glass, lays it in. 26 points for Jalen Williams. 13-point lead again. McConnell is going to get called for an offensive foul on a handoff to Halliburton. Tough call. Timeout. 5:22 to go. Pacers down by 13. Persians want us to light it up like the 4th of July. Yeah, I think everything going on is crazy. I don't think anything's a coincidence. KD or KD, KYD. I think that's why all this fucking protests are being paid. I think some of these protesters are being paid. I don't find it a coincidence. We got all types of protests. Then Israel does something stupid out of nowhere. And now we're ready to have World War III again. I don't think any of it's a coincidence. You got lawmakers that were assassinated in Minnesota. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Shit's crazy. Makes you not want to fucking go out, I'll tell you that. I was thinking about it the other day. I've never spent more time at home than I have recently. I've always liked going out and being social and doing shit. Lately, it just doesn't seem like it's worth it. You know, anything can happen at the drop of a dime. It's getting spooky.
Learning a lot. Thanks to Google, Pedro knows more than he wanted to about gravel. And Judy wouldn't call it.
We'll be back for the hockey game tomorrow night. I believe. Let me check out a time for that. Should be right around 8:30, I would imagine. Like they've all been. Says coverage starts at 8. It'll probably be shortly after that. In between 8:30. Seems to be when the puck is dropped lately. That game tomorrow night's going to be a thriller, I think. That hockey final has been wild. I've enjoyed it. I think it's been better than basketball, personally. And I like basketball more. But the hockey final has been fucking phenomenal.
The NBA was born in Denver, moved to Arizona age 7. Both his parents, Air Force veterans, had 3 great years at Santa Clara University, kept getting better and better. And then the number 12 pick in the 2022 NBA draft. And now in his 3rd year, his brother also a talented young player as well. As for Jalen, his 3rd year, they hit the jackpot. All-star, All-NBA, NBA All-Defense, and he has been magnificent in his first NBA Finals.
It's been impressive to watch not only just the collective growth of this
13-point lead,
but the individual growth of every single player on this roster. That's one of the reasons.
Wiggins drives, puts one high off the glass, no good. Rebound Toppin. Here comes McConnell down the left wing. Goes to the middle of the paint, fade away. Got it to go, tough shot. Indiana back within 11. 4:50 to go, 3rd quarter. Williams behind the back, kicks out to Caruso. In and out, missed the 3. Rebound Halliburton. Gets it to McConnell. McConnell pulls up, knocks it down over Hartenstein. And we got a 9-point game. Indiana hanging around. Caruso drives, picks up his dribble, got to get it out to Hartenstein, over to Williams, kicks it to Wiggins, wide open look, 3, no good. Dort tips it out to Caruso, wide open 3, no good. Rebound McConnell. Here comes Indiana. McConnell spin move, lays it up and in. Wow, he's got their last 6 points. And the lead is down to 7. McConnell, 11 points in 13 minutes. There's going to be an offensive foul. Oh, they called the blocking foul. Should have been offensive. See the replay. Wow, TJ McConnell.
Excellent navigation.
Nice spin move.
So good north to south. And then he's not going to waste any motion.
Tough jumper over Hartenstein.
Has got to come up to me, so I'm going to fade just enough.
Good job keeping enough space to get it up. He did it on Williams as well. 6 straight points, McConnell.
Got to correct myself. The foul was on Mathurin, not on Williams. So Mathurin's still talking about as Williams will shoot 2 free throws.
Williams misses the first.
That's his first miss. They're 15 of 18 from the line. Gildas Alexander and Holmgren coming in.
SGA and Holmgren coming back in.
Wiggins takes a seat.
3:44 to go in the 3rd.
Every single one so far.
Lead down to 7.
This is where OKC seems like they start to slow down their intensity. Whether it's the
Back to 8. Williams makes the second. Here's McConnell to Toppin. Goes down the middle. Off the glass and in. Nice layup, Toppin. 6-point lead. I told you if they can get it to single digits, they got a shot. Here's Williams, drives, loses it, throws it up, rebound, Holmgren dunks it. Don't blow this, Indiana. Come on. You're back in the game. Dort gonna get hit with a foul. 3 on him.
We talk about players that have so much more room to grow. Obi Toppin's one of the most athletic players in this league. And then the left-hand skill shot to go high off the glass. And look, he had to use every angle to get it around check. But the
tough layup by Toppin.
ability to use every angle is something that's impressive.
8-point lead, OKC. 3:09 to play in the third.
17 points in game 1.
Turner gives it to McConnell. Out by the OKC logo. He's going to take a 3. Makes it. Big shot. Oh, they say his foot was on the line.
But it's back to 6.
What a bummer.
Only lost one of his sneakers. Now gets it on.
Hold the 9, Shea.
6-point lead. SGA drives. Pulls up from the elbow. Good. Tough shot. Good D by Toppin.
On the butt for Shea with an unbelievable look on his face is over. He doesn't know how he
SGA with 17. 6 assists. Toppin. Nice move. Lays it up and in. Good job by Toppin not to travel.
He had big buckets in the game 1 victory.
That's 9 for Obi. That should be a travel. Jump ball. SGA and Nebhart. Should have called him for a travel. He fell. Oh, bummer. McConnell's foot was on the line. Good job by the ref. I'm critical of the refs. When they do good, I gotta say they're doing it. When they do well, I have to say they're doing well. One of the better calls tonight. McConnell had to jump.
Are they going to do it again?
And they're going to call
Loose ball foul, huh?
a loose ball foul on the jump.
loose ball foul.
Or a violation.
Wow.
A foul.
How's that a foul on a jump ball?
See that very often. That's his 3rd foul.
And now SGA shoots more free throws.
Well, he just couldn't jump very high. That's not his fault.
He missed the first.
Mike, I'm going to protest
First free throw missed by SGA.
Was under contact? Absolutely. Didn't look deliberate, but never past TJ McConnell.
If I'm TJ, I'm saying that was a poor jump ball. That's your fault. That's why I got the foul.
Makes the second. Lead back to 7.
Back to 7.
2 minutes to play in the third. McConnell goes to the middle. Puts one off the glass. Can't get it to go. Holmgren the rebound.
Great verve with TJ running the point. And obviously, Halliburton.
SGA drive. Stolen by Turner. Here comes McConnell. Nice job. Lays it up and in. Wow, McConnell's been huge in the third. Lead down to 5. SGA drives, spins, loses the ball, gets it back. They call a foul for nothing. Jesus Christ. Just give fucking SGA the fucking finals trophy for doing nothing. Come on. We're getting into crunch time. No one even fucking touched him. Ridiculous.
Gilgeous Alexander
Miss it, you
10 and 11 free throws of the game.
they need to start prioritizing
Terrible.
TJ as they would Halliburton, because he's the difference in this third quarter.
Miss it, you fuck. We don't miss many.
They've got 7 players with 7 or more. When we talked to Shea Gilgeous,
That was brutal.
It was basically like most teams.
That was a brutal
you get
foul
the last
call.
5 minutes of
The
one or
last
two
two.
guys is what you key in. Here, when you have this many
Ridiculous.
players that have hit buckets or had impacts, it makes it very, very difficult late in the game. Who are we going to focus in?
Wow.
Here in this finals where you have each team with multiple stars, you've got some
SGA makes them both.
performances from the likes of
Lead back to 7.
McConnell, Mathurin, Toppin. Some of these guys undrafted, some of them second round.
McConnell uses a screen. Then you swinging around the outside to Nemhart. Back to McConnell. To Mathurin. 3. Short. Rebound. Williams. SGA walks the ball across half court. Minute to go. He's going to try and draw a foul. Doesn't take a genius. Good D by McConnell. SGA backs his way in. Fade away. Good. Tough shot. 9-point lead. 40 seconds to go in the third. Indiana 15 on the shot clock. They need a hoop. McConnell. Nice move. And he gets hit and one. He got drilled by Caruso. Good job by McConnell. Bailing Indiana out. Completes the 3-point play. Lead back to 6. Stolen by Toppin. McConnell for 3. Oh, that didn't go. Rebound Mathurin. Indiana can take the last shot. No doubt. To 14. Nemhart. 5 to shoot. Oh, he threw it away. Had Mathurin wide open. Oh, what a shame. 15.8 to go in the third. 85-79 Oklahoma. Jalen Williams back in the game. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Goes left. Pulls up. Gets it to go. Tried to act like he got fouled. They didn't call it. Hit a tough bank shot. Mathurin puts up a prayer. Blocked by SGA. 8-point lead at the end of the third for Oklahoma. Wow. Indiana keeping it close, though. Only down by 8. I don't know how Williams made that shot.
Don't hurt him.
Here in OKC, he's there first, he's there last, he's there. It's the everything. We'll continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Wow. Halliburton didn't play much in that third quarter. Wonder what's up with that leg. He's only got 2 points all night. TJ McConnell saving Indiana right now, keeping him in the game. Obi Toppin played pretty well too. Missed a couple, but hit some big ones in the third. $87-79. Fourth quarter coming up next.
This just in. Same game parlay from Bet365 just keeps getting better.
That's correct. It's now even easier to create your own unique bet. You could choose any market, like hits, run line, totals, home runs. With our same game parlay, the choice is truly yours.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
It starts with Celsius. Feel I can feel good about. I'm going to need it. I'm training for life. From after-school pickups to meal prep to a 12-hour night shift. I don't have time to get ready. I've got to stay.
Bullshit, old Texas Tech. He was bitching with the referee walking to the bench at the end of the third. He was complaining with the guy walking to the bench still after he made the shot. You act like I'm not watching the game myself. Williams wanted a foul call. He acted like he got fouled. He made a great shot. He didn't get fouled. He acted like he did. They didn't call it. Stop it.
Are assembled in America.
What would happen if other car companies did the same?
If they were like us, you'd have up to 15 new plants.
Assembling nearly 4 million vehicles per year.
If they were like us,
They would have said no to the taxpayer bailout and added thousands of American jobs. Nobody's committed to America like Ford is.
and who benefits from that?
You do.
There's a car coming. What did he do?
It's really important we don't tell anybody what happened.
Someone saw us. That's not funny. Whoever's doing this, it's personal.
You are safe.
I know what you did last summer. Trailer tomorrow.
It's time for tonight's Access, brought to you by
Start of the
Verizon.
fourth. Here we
Jalen,
go.
You guys led by as much as 16 in that third quarter. It's now an 8-point game. Just what do you have to get back to?
First off, don't panic. It's a game of runs, and we understand that. Just get back to playing defense, sharing the ball. Whenever you can get stops, it fuels your offense.
Tyrese Halliburton just 2 points in the game, but TJ McConnell, Obi Toppin, their bench having an impact. What do you have to do to keep those guys competing?
Bye, dickhead.
Keep doing a good job on Tyrese, and then obviously we're going to buckle down a little bit more on them. But
Nice three, Siakam. Lead down to 5.
you got to tip your hat, and we'll be ready for the fourth quarter.
Here's SGA. Drives. Nice lay-in. For 2.
Off a paint touch by TJ McConnell. Third quarter alone, Indy had 16.
89-82. McConnell. Contact. Ticky-tack foul. Wow, they're going to call a travel on McConnell. I think his foot slipped. Jump stop, slipped. Yup.
That travel has nothing to
Travel.
do with him not being a full-time starter, but where he does the backup,
Call it
because he
both
gives you
ways
such a
now.
distinct advantage against other teams' backup point guards. That backup point guard, when you come in, he maintains the pace, and that's sometimes what you want.
Here's SGA up 7. Uses a Holmgren screen. Kicks out Wiggins. Nails another one from outside. Nice shot by Wiggins. He's been hot. Lead back to 10. And Carlisle's going to call a timeout right away. 10-point lead. 10:49 to go. Matter of fact, I've heard enough from this fucking asshole for a lifetime. Making shit up for people. No. I call it the way I see it, dude. Fucking people are nuts. If you don't like the way I call the game, don't watch. It's that simple. That simple. Funny, you're the only person that busts my balls about that shit. Everyone else says I do a good job. If it was happening to OKC, I would say the same thing. I haven't just said it was just the Pacers that have got fucked tonight. I've said several times that Oklahoma City got called for some bad fouls. You just weren't listening. You come and fucking spew your bullshit out of nowhere and listen for 2 seconds. Go argue with your wife or your boyfriend or whatever. I don't want to argue with you. Go argue with someone else. What up, Lucas? Pacers trail by 10. 10:49 to go in the fourth. Fucking Halliburton hasn't done shit. Hasn't done shit. 2 points. Has barely played in the second half. Fucking retards. He's an Oklahoma City fan. I get it. But what the fuck? I'm watching the game. Yeah, I'm watching it too. Then why you listen to me call the game? Ten-point lead, Oklahoma City. 10:49 to go in the fourth. NBA draft, June 25th, 8 p.m. Eastern. 2-day event. We all know who's going first. Indiana with the ball down by 10.
Halliburton reacts. That was a long rest. You have to give him a look and see what he's got in him. He is facing Lou Dort.
Yeah, Dort will make sure you're 100%.
Halliburton back in the game.
But I still think, okay, so we haven't seen the little floater that he shoots because he's having trouble getting all the way to the paint. His three-point shot's not
Defended by
falling.
Dort.
He can work in the mid-range, but that's going to help open up some of these passes and shots for his teammates.
They get it into Toppin. Over to Siakam. Siakam working on Williams. Drives. Lays it in. Nice job working through contact. Lead back down to 8. SGA. Dribbles right. Uses a Holmgren screen. Toppin switches. Holmgren. Nice finger roll. Missed it. Rebound. Can't come up with it. It's going to be Pacers ball.
You can see the screening action.
And they're going to challenge it.
But the screens from Holmgren don't free Chet as readily as Hartenstein's screen.
They're going to challenge this. Probably going to get it reversed. Let's see. Oh, that's close. I think this is going to end up being Oklahoma ball. But I'm biased. Fucking idiots. Tom Brady is the GOAT. Absolutely. Pacers down by 8. Oklahoma City challenged the call. It should be overturned, it looks like. 10:19 to play in the fourth. What up, buddy? Salute. Hanging in there. I got a little bit of a migraine all day. I've had a migraine all day. I'm fighting through it. I woke up, man. My whole fucking face was just stuck with congestion. From right in here. Oh, it's killing me. Yeah, it is. Oh. Awful. My eyes have been itchy. I'm going to start sneezing in a minute. I've been on sneezing fits for the last week. Excuse me. Sucks getting old. Yeah, that's why I'm wearing my hat, buddy. It's part of the reason. It feels better with it on. I got a frozen rag upstairs and in the fridge for after the game. I'll heat one up and try and breathe the steam in. Hopefully it helps before I do that. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. See what they do with this call. Pacers with the lead under 10 for the first time in a while. Let's see who this ball went off of. Looks like it should be off Indiana.
And watch here, Siakam wanted the ball right away. Grabbed it from John Global, said, wait. Global was looking over to see if there was going to be a challenge. It's almost become accepted as like courtesy that the officials pause for a moment and give a
92-84, Indiana's ball. They overturned the call. I mean, OKC's ball. Indiana steals it. Here comes Siakam. Slams it home. And the lead's down to 6, 92-86.
But ultimately, when you look at
Here's Holmgren working on Siakam. Gets it to Wiggins. 10 minutes to play. Wiggins drives on Siakam. Up and under. Can't get it to go. They call a late foul. Wiggins takes a dive.
But this is a massive moment, and I know it turned out okay because of the turnover here.
Oklahoma City knows how to get foul calls. Whether you like it or not, they get them.
Because they won the challenge.
I've never seen so many foul calls for guys diving to try and make layups.
He's got 12 points. Just over 2 minutes gone by.
So Wiggins will shoot 2. I believe the foul was on Siakam. Makes the first. Wiggins has shot the ball exceptionally well tonight, especially from outside. I think he's made 4 or 5 threes.
So Hartenstein comes back in.
4 for 6 from 3. Big reason why Oklahoma City's up. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Wiggins knocks down the second. Halliburton brings the ball up. Up by 8. Oklahoma City up by 8. Halliburton. Nice pass down low to Bradley. Lays it in. And the lead back to 6. 9:35 to play. SGA. Drives. Good D, Siakam. Wiggins comes up with it. Misses a 3. Rebound, Siakam. Indiana trying to get the lead under 5. Siakam contact. And it should be on the floor. That's 4 on Williams. That's big. They get another one on Williams. He's 1 away from fouling out. Siakam playing huge D. Excellent defense on Shea. Blocking that Euro step layup attempt. Are they going to have him shoot free throws or on the floor? Wow, they gave him the extension. Indiana getting a break on that one. Siakam makes the first. Excuse me. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. We'll be covering the NHL Finals tomorrow. 9:19 to go in the 4th. 94-89 OKC. Siakam makes the second. Lead down to 4. With 9:10 to play. And I think we're going to have a foul on Indiana. Williams goes to the rack.
On him, it was a little bit almost uncontrollable.
Oh, I don't know. He got hit late. He got hit late.
He was just trying to apply pressure there.
I could see it, I guess.
He's taken a number of tumbles.
He took a shot. It was just after he got rid of the ball. I don't know how the rule's written, but whatever. Not the worst call. Williams shooting 2.
They just keep fighting.
Makes the first. He's got to have close to 30 now.
So in the fourth quarter, the last game, Oklahoma City did a better job.
He's got to have close to 30.
Players down the stretch. He went a lot of Shea Gilgeous and Jay.
95-90. OKC, 9:09 to play. Williams misses the second. Rebound, Hartenstein. Jump ball or a foul? They call a foul on Bradley. Good hustle by Hartenstein. He's got like 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 6 or 8 points. Been great on the offensive glass. So Oklahoma City's going to get an extra possession. Up 5. Here's SG Gay. Drives right. Good D by Nembhard. Hartenstein sets the screen. SGA 3, no good. Rebound Halliburton. Pace is down 5. 8:45 to go in the fourth. Halliburton goes left. Double teamed. Kicks out to Bradley. Hands off to Halliburton. Got to get a shot off. Finds Nembhard in the corner. No good. Rebound Siakam. He's going to try one. Nails it in Dort's face. And we got a 2-point game with 8:25 to go in the fourth. Wow, Siakam's been huge. Williams up 2, drives right, off the glass. No good, Hartenstein can't come up with the board. Wallace does, SGA, Euro step. They swing it around the outside. And I believe Williams knocked down a 3. Huge shot. Paces, down by 5. Nembhard picks up his dribble, throws it away. Stolen, Wallace slams it for 2. Another turnover. Kills Indiana. 7-point lead, Oklahoma City. Timeout Pacers. 7:47 to play in the game. Fucking Indiana biting themselves in the ass again.
Check-in time is 3. It's 2:55.
Williams, 33
Is
points.
this what he's doing now?
Huge night.
As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa.
Wow.
No games, no fun.
Yes, Coach.
Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. It helps the channel. All you got to do is double tap your screen or go up to the top, click on the icon, and you can give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel.
This is the new Dell AI
Doesn't cost you anything.
with Intel inside. It helps save you time because it does all your busy work.
Thank you to all the likers,
Doing what you want to do.
sharers, subscribers. Paces, huge turnover, find themselves down by 7 with 7:47 to go. And Indiana just called the timeout. Oklahoma City should have 3 timeouts left. Indiana should have 2. I believe both teams are in the bonus the rest of the way, which is crazy.
Here in Game 5, the league's MVP. What a pass. Setting up Jalen Williams. Dort swings it. Williams with 33 points on tonight. And then Indiana trying to get an answer, but Wallace with the steal. A big play from the 21-year-old Casey Wallace.
Indiana with the ball down 7. Mathurin brings it up. Defended by Wallace. Toppin sets a screen. They get it to Toppin. Good D by OKC. Indiana all bunched up. Here's Mathurin. Pick and roll, and they're going to call a foul on Wallace for holding Toppin. Good call. He's grabbing his jersey. So I guess they're not in the bonus. The website was wrong. Here's Matherin. Floater. No good. Rebound Turner. He's going to get fouled. Should be on Hartenstein. Oh, it's on Dort. That'll be his fourth.
He was trying to get the upward motion there. Or he was trying to prove to the officials that he was in the act of shooting. It's a smart play by a veteran. 7:20 remaining. So much time left in this critical game 5.
Big shot by Turner.
5 of 6 in the line. He's got 12 points, 5 boards. Alexander comes in and Nimhard right behind him to guard him. Wallace and Hartenstein will sit down. Caruso back in with Holmgren. The longest tenured pacer. Emotional after they made their first finals since 2000.
Turner makes both free throws. 5-point lead, OKC. Dortz with his fourth foul. Williams has 4. Here's SGA, kicks out, finds Dort. Nails a 3. Cannot leave Dort open. And the lead's back to 8. Indiana's fighting hard, but I don't know how much longer they can hang in there. 6:50 to go. Halliburton, pick and roll. He's got Holmgren on him. Goes by him, throws up a prayer. No good. And a late whistle. It's going to be against OKC.
You are going to your 2 best players on the other end of the floor.
That's a tough call.
It was steady diet of 2-man action.
I have to see the replay, but that was a pretty shitty call that went against OKC right there.
The pitch to the 3-point shooter.
Holmgren picks up his second foul. Mark Dayton trying to say it's not in the act of shooting.
It wasn't in the act of shooting, or it was. Let's see. They say it was. Halliburton shoots 2. Indiana gets a makeup call, maybe.
How much contact is here?
Oh, he grabbed his jersey. That's why. He grabbed his jersey. So it was a foul. Good call. Halliburton makes them both. Halliburton's only got 4 points tonight. And Indiana's only down by 6. With 6:40 to go. Halliburton hasn't made a shot from the field yet. Good D. Williams, tough shot, and it gets it to go. Wow, that was a tough shot. One-legged, off glass, 10-footer, hand in his face. Williams with 35. Nemhart fakes the 3. Kicks it out, stolen, SGA, great D. Goes coast to coast, lays it up and in, and they call a ticky-tack foul on Halliburton. Why would you even try to foul him? You know they're going to call anything. I would have just gave him the layup. They're going to call. If you go near him, they're calling a foul. Why would you even do that? Great D by SGA. Stupid ass foul by Halliburton.
Jalen Williams downhill. Last 2 games now.
Terrible.
In a row, they've not been able to contain him. I don't know how
Jalen Williams is bailing Oklahoma City out tonight. Huge. I don't know how it's not a travel. Probably because the defender held his ground. That was close. Jalen Williams gets away with that over and over. But I know the rules have changed, so I don't know how they call that. If it's a continuation or whatever. And Halliburton turns it over again. Oklahoma City up by 11. 19 Indiana turnovers. SGA finds Williams. Drives. High layup off the glass, good. 13-point lead. OKC. 7-0 run in the last minute. 5:48 to play in the fourth. Timeout, Indiana. Too many turnovers. I said it all series long. Indiana just turns it over too much.
Choose joy. Choose the road. Choose your people. Choose your shot. Take it.
They failed to take care of the ball. Time and time again. Time and time again, they failed to take care of the ball. Halliburton only has 4 points tonight. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. It's crazy to me too, right? If Jason Tatum or any of them other guys that everyone picks on played as bad as Halliburton has, they'd be coming for his fucking head. But because it's Halliburton, everyone's going to say how great he is. Yeah, there's definitely a trend, Blake, I think. It's not the only factor. It certainly doesn't help, but there's been some rough calls that have gone against Indiana. There's been a couple that have gone the other way as well, but what up, Wayne? I think I've seen you in here before. How you doing, dude? 110-97, Indiana turns it over again.
Another forced turnover. And a foul on Neesmith. The smothering, suffocating defense strikes again.
Indiana's going to go home and win 2 games in a row. One at home, and hopefully they can go on the road and win Game 7. Good luck with that. Nebhart, awful turnover. Siakam tries to save it. Out hustled. Thanks, Wayne. I appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. We'll be covering the NHL tomorrow night. We talk sports, politics. I do play-by-play, cover games. Looking forward to football coming soon. God willing, we'll be covering that. Jalen Williams has had a monster game for Oklahoma tonight. Almost 40 points. Oklahoma up by 14, 5:32 to go. Pacers have turned the ball over their last 3 possessions in a row. Almost 4. Yup, 4 in a row. Stolen by Dort. Indiana's in trouble.
4 consecutive turnovers on the last 4 possessions.
Williams
fakes.
to SGA.
SGA on the drive. Spins, falling away. Shot short.
Oh, that's a tough call.
And more free throws.
More free throws for SGA. Indiana hung around. It's still not over, but they're in big trouble. 5 minutes to go, up by 14. Indiana fought their ass off, had it down to a 2-point game, and ever since haven't been able to take care of the ball and make a shot. SGA makes his first. 15-point lead.
Little more verve to Tyrese Halliburton here, even with that turnover. You haven't played a ton of TJ
Makes the
Halliburton
second.
minutes. I guess you need Nembhard on the floor for the defense, but TJ had given you such a spark.
That fell down. Siakam drives inside. Beautiful move from Siakam.
Nice take, Siakam. One of the only bright lights tonight. And he has had some turnovers, too.
Connell, the big spark to help
Siakam has at least 5 turnovers himself.
The Pacers have one more run in them. Still plenty of time. Davis Alexander looking. Neesmith right with him, gets inside, forces up the shot.
Good D. Here comes Halliburton. Nice pass to Toppin. Alley-oop.
Beautiful pass.
Chet, brilliant shot. Felt like he hit the deck.
Lead down to 12. 113, 101. 4:20 to play. SGA, defended by Nemhart. Goes right, uses a Dort pick. Finds Dort, open three. Splash, cash money, big three. Dort nailed a couple big ones down the stretch. Neesmith hits a three on the other end. Big shot. Lead back to 12. 3:55 to go. Indiana needs to stop. Williams backs down. Turnaround jumper. Splash. Nothing but net. 40 points for Jalen Williams. Good D by SGA. Blocks Nemhart. Here's Williams. Lays it up. Can't go. Rebound Indiana. Down by 14. Toppin draws a foul. 3:23 to go. 14-point lead, OKC. Toppin shooting free throws. Jalen Williams deserves a friggin' raise after the night. Jalen Williams bailed Oklahoma out tonight. And Toppin misses a free throw. Indiana's cooked. Beat themselves. Refs didn't help, but they beat themselves again. I think they have over 20 turnovers again tonight.
6 rebounds, 4 assists, steals, defense. We are seeing the emergence of a special
20 turnovers by the Pacers. Oklahoma only with 11. There's your ball game.
Some people just knew they could save
That's your ball game right there.
checking Allstate first.
First night in
Oklahoma, 3-point land, 14 for 30, 47%. 11 for 29, Indiana, 37%. There's your ball game. Turnovers, threes. I think offensive rebounds.
So check Allstate first for a quote that could save
Oklahoma has 18.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Can't give up that many turnovers and that many rebounds and shoot the ball that poorly and win. If Halliburton gave him anything tonight, Christ. God knows what this game looks like.
All for just $10.99. So if you're McDone with tiny overpriced burgers, just come to Chili's. This Chili's 3 for me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Oh, Jalen Williams. If you don't know, now you know, America. This young man is a bad man. He knows everything on this court. The array of finishes, how he's able to get things done in such tight spaces. It don't matter if it's in transition, defense, taking his time. Little MJ turnaround for you.
And so efficient as well. 14 of 23 from the field. Toppin goes 1 for 2.
So Turner on
13-point lead.
going Halliburton and TJ McConnell.
3:20 to go.
Matherin at the scorer's table, ready to check in.
OKC with the ball. Indiana with 6 turnovers in the fourth quarter.
Possession time on their side right now.
3-pointer. Ooh, no good. Rebound Caruso.
A new 14 on the shot clock. SGA goes at Siakam. Layup is good.
Wow, tough play, SGA.
He's got 31. Trying to get free. Going harassed again. Now Halliburton with Caruso standing in front. Halliburton double team. Can't get a shot on. Toppin fires up a three-pointer. Won't go. Rebound coming in. Neesmith. Neesmith finished that.
Wow, what a slam dunk, Neesmith.
What a play. Wow.
2:20 to go. 13-point lead.
Problems I've ever seen.
OKC. SGA. Kicks out Williams. Misses a 3. Rebound Toppin. McConnell pushes it up.
side to Siakam as Total Gathering falls down.
Out of bounds. OKC ball. I think Siakam's hurt.
This play just comes flying in and goes over the 7-footer, Richard.
That is nuclear athleticism. Look at that.
Man, what a slam by Neesmith. Too bad it's not going to matter.
To figure out what happened. Neesmith, that's what happened.
And they're going to challenge that last timeout.
Timeout, Indiana. Coach's challenge. We're challenging the out of bounds called on the floor.
I think that
Indiana's going to challenge the call. Down by 13. About 2 minutes left to go. Indiana gave this away, boy. They fought so hard to come back. Had the lead down to 2. And then just turned the ball over 4 times in a row. Awful. It's going to be off of Indiana. This game's over. This game's pretty much over. Unless the Thunder can't do anything right and Indiana starts raining down threes. Indiana beat themselves again tonight. Ugh. Fucking Halliburton, 4 points. Negative 13 with him on the court. Terrible. He's disappeared too much in this series. I know he had the big shot in game 1 and he played well in game 3, but he hasn't played that great.
John Goble, the crew chief.
I mean, does he make contact with his arms at all on the reach in, Shea?
We're reaching more than they are right now. We're trying to figure that one out.
Remaining, down by 13. Just the resiliency of this Pacer team, fighting back in the second half after a rough first half, in a game where Tyrese Halliburton doesn't have a field goal. It's been all about the team.
After review, Siakam has his hand on the end line while in contact with the ball. Therefore, the on-court ruling stands. The challenge is unsuccessful. It will be Oklahoma City basketball.
That's their final timeout.
That's it. Final timeout. Final challenge.
So substitutions now being put in by Rick Carlisle with 150.
Carlisle's putting the scrubs in.
Johnny Murphy will check in. Thomas Bryant and Shepard. McConnell and Matherin takes the starters out.
Pacers let this one get away.
OKC's keeping him in. They're not playing around.
OKC keeps their starters in. Williams brings the ball up. 40 points tonight. SGA gets away with a moving screen, putting his hands all over Shepard. Rebound Indiana, they got to go. McConnell drives. Puts one up, can't finish. Rebound Holmgren. That's all she wrote. Minute 10 to go. Indiana's not going to foul, I don't think. I hope. Williams drives. Puts it off the glass. No good. Could have been a foul. There's a foul on the other one and one.
54 seconds and
cut the lead to 11. I don't think it's going to matter. Furphy with the layup. Shoot a free throw. 120-109. Halliburton looks disgusted. He should. I don't know if he's injured worse than they're saying or what, but Furphy misses the free throw. Might have done that on purpose just to try and get some more points. That's all she wrote. I would imagine SGA is going to dribble this clock out. Maybe take a shot, maybe not. Still only an 11-point game. You'll probably shoot one. Pulls up. Good D. Rebound Indiana. 25 seconds left to play. Stolen. That's it.
The Oklahoma City Thunder now 1 win away from an NBA title.
Well done by the Thunder.
Clinched it on the road in Game 6.
Indiana fell apart.
A playoff gem
Again.
from Jalen Williams.
2 games in a row.
Tyrese Halliburton, the Pacers, a strong comeback, but the Thunder
What
have
a
the
shame.
answer. It's 3 games to 2.
3-2 lead for the Thunder. Game 6 in Indiana, I believe Wednesday or Thursday. If it's Wednesday, I will not be covering it. I have plans. If it's Thursday, I will cover it. Tomorrow night, we got Oilers at Panthers. Game 6 should start just before in between. It should start in between 8 and 8:30. I'll probably come on about 5 to 10 minutes before it starts tomorrow night. Let's see when Game 6 of this basketball series is. If it allows me. I think Game 6 is Wednesday. Oh, no, it's Thursday. So Wednesday, I won't miss anything. Cool. So we'll be back for Game 6 in Indiana on June 19th. Tomorrow night, in between 8:30, we'll be doing NHL Finals, Game 6 in Florida. Edmonton at Florida. Florida leads that series 3-2. You guys want to talk about anything for a few minutes? If not, I'm going to sign off. Totally up to you guys. Jalen Williams, 93 points in the last 3 games. 40 points tonight. If he doesn't have a 40-point night, Thunder get beat tonight. Huge game by him. SGA had a decent night too. 30 points, 31 I think. Shot a lot of free throws. Both them guys shot a lot of free throws. It's what they do. No one can seem to figure out how to keep them guys off the line. Unfortunately. My Yankees blew an 11. Lost in the 11th inning, son of a bitch. All right, if no one wants to talk about anything, we're going to call it a night. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. We'll be watching the finals again on the 19th as far as basketball. Tomorrow night, NHL, Oilers at Panthers. Game time should start around 8:15-ish. Somewhere around then, I would assume. Please like, share, subscribe so you know when it's going live. Thank you guys for being pretty cool tonight. Didn't have to deal with too many idiots. I appreciate it. I will catch you guys for the next hockey game tomorrow night. Have a great Tuesday. Thank you so much.